Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be making a Christmas gift tag. It has actually been gifted to me by my lovely friend Kristy from Kristy. The other day I got a little envelope in the post, and it was a beautiful Christmas card all the way from Australia to England. And I opened it up, and inside was, just going to pop those out of the way for a moment, a few little goodies for me. So got a lovely card from her as well, which will go on the shelf. And I got a little gift tag, printable. I believe this is from Rachel's collection of printables. I've got that, and she also gave me some fabrics. Now, if you're already subscribed to Kristy's channel, you may have seen her do her Santa Christmas tag, and then she used this. I recognise this fabric. I think I probably recognise them all actually. That one, I've actually cut some off this one already, and some red star fabric. Got a little red button, a little charm, some bells, and a little strip of trim for the loop. So I thought I would take up the challenge of making my gift tag. And I believe Christine from Create and Craft at Christine has also got one as well that she's going to do. Right, so had to think about what I'm going to do. Oh, also it's quite relevant to us because we've got a little Jack Russell as well. She's a little bit tubbier than this this Jack Russell. She's a bit shorter in the leg as well than this Jack Russell, but it's definitely her colouring, and the face is definitely like our Maggie. So that's that. So what I've done is I've also just grabbed a few other red and white fabrics that I might be able to add into this piece. I have made a few hexes, little hexes. I thought I would do some hexes. I've cut the one that I showed you, this one here that Kristy has sent me. I've cut a few of those up already, and I think there's another one somewhere. Oh, it's there, that one. So I've done those hexes already. So those are there. I've got some more here cut out in case I want to do some more. I haven't done any red ones yet, so I might want to do some red ones. I'll see. And then I've just got some red and green threads. So I think I've got everything that I need. Oh, I'm also going to, Kristy used a Suffolk puff on hers, and it was one that I'd actually sent her. And I'm just looking because I thought I had one too of the same design. I'm creating a bit of a mess here. It's not there, but I know where I have got one. So I've got a quilt of them, and I think it's come off the quilt. Let me just go and grab the quilt. Oh, it's right behind me. So I've got this quilt here of Suffolk puffs. I'm just going to pop those up there to one side so I don't lose them. Just having a quick look to see if I can find the one. Was it that one, Kristy? I think it might have been that one, which is very Christmassy, isn't it? Let me see if I've already started picking away at this. No, there's not on there, so I'll just dive into this one here, see if I can unattach it. I don't want to rip the Suffolk puff, so I'm going to just see if I can unpick the stitching. The stitching is very well stitched. Usually if you just do a few, then it usually comes apart, but this one here is very thin fabric. I don't want to rip that fabric either. So how are you all today? I hope you're all okay. Finding time to stitch or craft, do whatever you like to do. It's coming around quickly, Christmas. What are we? I'll be the 5th today, so less than 3 weeks to go. Because I think is it on a Wednesday? So 3 weeks yesterday. Fly by, won't it? Have you all done your Christmas shopping yet? I haven't at all. I've done a little bit, a tiny bit, but not too much. I get added celebrations because it's my birthday the week before Christmas, so I've got my birthday as well too. Not that much happens on my birthday. It's just another day. It's just another day, isn't it? This is a tough one. Let me try it this way around. I can see the stitches, but they're very hard to get into. We're almost there. That's that one. Oh, one more. Well, that's a nice one as well, isn't it? Look at that. There we go, we're nearly there. Oh, there we go. Hurrah! Okay, then just need to piddle those bits out. Okay, nearly there. That one's just wrapped around a few times. Is it going to come out, or do I need to cut it? It's still wrapped around a couple of times, but there we go. Yeah, it's gone. Right, let's just get rid of all those little bits. Okay, so there's my Suffolk puff, which will go lovely. I think it's the same as Kristy's. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to find my big scissors and trim around it. I'm going nearly up to the end, I think. I'm going to be blanket stitching around it, so I think the blanket stitch will cover most of the white that I'm leaving. I will put a link to Kristy's channel and also to Christine's channel below. So that's that bit, and then I need a backing fabric, and that's one thing I forgot to do. If you give me just a second, I'm just going to get my fabrics. I had a big tidy up the other day and put them all away, so there should be something in here that I can find. It's quite a nice base fabric to go over. This is just an old napkin. It's not particularly old. It's quite a modern-y one, but the fabric's nice. The cotton fabric's nice, so I can use that just to do a backing fabric. Let's just take that out. Okay. Again, I'm just going to cut round pop a pin in just so that it doesn't move. I'll also put a link to Rachel's channel as well, one of the Roxy Creation sisters, because then you can follow her links to her shop if you wanted to actually purchase these. I think they come as a download, and then you download it and print it off on your own printer. Right, so that is the base fabric. I'm going to pop that to one side for now, the little doggy, because I'm going to work on the back first of all. So what I thought I would do is, I think Kristy used this house on her stitchery, so I'm going to use that one too. And I'm just going to cut around it a little bit. To one side because I can use that again. So what I want to do is kind of hexy around it, if you like. So that's going to go in the middle like that, and then I'm going to start some hexes. Right, I've lost my button already. I'm just going to pop, I've just got my stuff at puff, but I don't know where my button's gone. Oh dear. I found it, spotted it. Right, I'm just going to pop that in a safe place, and the little tag. Right, they're all in the safe place. Okay, so that's finished with for now. Grab the hexes that I've already started, and I'm just going to where are they? Right, these, all I did was, I've used these before, and these are half inch hexes, and I just typed into Google, free printable half-inch hexes templates, and you can just get a sheet of printable ones. That's all these are, and I've just cut them out. So I'm just going to do a couple more. So you don't have to go too wide, but you need to give yourself a little bit of room around, and then just snip off the corners. Like that. And then look at that, I've even got a needle threaded up. not on purpose. It's just a lucky thing that it's happened. Then taking your template, you just need to fold over one, fold that corner over. I'm sure there's plenty of you that know how to do this already. But for those of you who don't, I'll just do a couple. I'm sure there's lots of ways to do it. This is just the way that I do it. Doesn't want to turn over that one. And took that one in. don't knot it off because I'm going to be undoing that as well at a later date. I'll just do one more. I like that fabric. Where's the fabric gone? Because it's there. Might get another one out of this one here. Might get 2 more out of it then. Keep the scraps. So I might be able to get a couple more out of there. I'm not sure. If not, I'll use it for something else. Scissors need a good sharpen. Oh, I've done the knot already. I didn't realise. Okay, so what I want to do now is take my hexes and just start popping them around. I will be covering some of the trees. It won't be, it cannot be helped. Once I've got the right shape and everything, then I'll be able to sew them together. I may even need some more. I might do a half one there. I've got a bit skew with there because they should match up. I don't want that on there actually because, sorry, am I going down to, let me go back up again. I will need some more, I will need to cut some more out, I think that goes there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? I think I'll take a photo. Before I dismantle them all. I forgot I've got one more left there. That's on its side. Right. It's the same as that one, isn't it? I'll have one up there. Have I run out? I've run out already. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 more. But what I'm going to do, whoops a daisy, I'm going to just take a photo of it for now. Then what I'm going to do is, not with white cotton, I think I might do it with red. Got some red sewn cotton. Start sewing them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this panel first, this bit first, I think. Sew that onto that. So those two first. I'm going to try not to nudge them too much, but I've got my photo to fall back on if I need it. Was it that way or that way? I can't remember now. I think it might have been that way. So, or maybe it was that way. I think it was upside down. Right, so I'm just going to finish off there and then start again. Get rid of that tangle. So that one's to that one, and then we're going to go fold it open. We're going to go down that one. To there. I've gone with red just because sometimes you can see stitches in between. I just thought it'd be nice if you can see red thread in between. Okay, so that is like that. So I will take this one here and sew along there. Okay. when we're here, so I can join this one on onto there. I can do all that without stopping and starting my thread. Got a knot. It's probably slightly too long. Right, I think I do have to stop my thread here. Still got these little bits, this one here to do and this one here to do. I can come back to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stop the camera and get all the rest sewn together and do my other 10 that I need to do, and then I can come back and show you what else I'm going to do. Okay. Right, so I've now sewn my little hexies. I'm just taking out the paper piecing bits at the moment. I've done this before. There. Trying to keep them all kind of where the edges are, trying to keep them all pressed in, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Yeah, just probably that one does matter, so that's going to be an edge piece. Is that all of them? Nope, it's on there. Oh, on there. I think that's all of them. I've just noticed that that's not equal. I don't know quite why I've done one up there, but never mind. Okay, so there's my little house that I'm using, and then this is going to go on here, and hopefully that's going to go under there, like that. I'm hoping it's just about the right size. I think it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is try and get that centralised at the top here. So that's going onto the edge, and then that one will either be cut off or tucked under, probably cut off actually to save on bulk. I'm just going to pin it all down. Okay, so that picture just needs going up a tad. I'm hoping it's very it's very close. This is. I've cut it a little bit too small, but I think once it's also done, it should be okay. So that's that. Let's get a few more pins in. I will tuck that one under though, because that will make a nice clean edge. very close. I think it's just the right size. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my cotton still. Where can I start? I'm going to start there. And just do little stitches around the aperture. And I'll see how thick this is. I know when Kristy did hers, she padded hers. She put a little bit of wadding inside. So I might do that depending on how thick it feels. Making sure that's nice and flat. I'm very, very close to the edge there. As long as I catch both pieces of fabric, I should be okay. This is the close bit here. It's butting up to each other rather than overlapping. It's just a tiny little bit I've cut too short. I'm just going to cut that off because that's a bit of stray fabric there, stray thread. I just have enough thread to get me back to the top. To where I began. I think it's just here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that's that bit done. That can go there. I'm just going to take that out. Okay. Right, what I am going to do now is cut around that. So there we go. And that's that side. And this side is that side. I think what I'll do is just take my needle. Have that one. Oh no, I won't. I will have one of those ones. And I'm just going to, there's 6 strands here. Is there 6? 1, 2, might be 5 actually. No, there's 6. Just going to halve it. So there's 3 on each one. Just give the little dog an embellishment on the scarf that he's wearing. Just a few stitches. These are just some long and short satin stitches. Apologies if you can hear background noise. And I think I might just do a few French knots where the holly berries are. Another one there. Just finish those ones off because there's more down at the bottom. Oh, let's get one threaded. That's not right. Some down here. I might just be able to get one more out of this. I'm going to go to that one. I might have to get another one actually. Give it a go, one more. There we go. So a few little holly berries as well. There we go. All right, so they're ready for joining. Just want to think about what other embellishments I'm going to put on. Right, how does that feel? I think I'm just going to get a little bit of wadding. I've got some wool blanket here, so I think I might pop a little bit of that in between. better. Let's give it a little bit of sturdiness. So that's that. I'm going to have my hanger. I've got a little charm, I've got a little button to put on, and I've got a little... Right, so first of all, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to sew it onto there. Or I would do if I had some thread. Just going to pop that needle there where I know where it is. I like this trim, I think it's lovely. It looks vintage. If it's not vintage, it's got a very vintagey feel about it. You'll have to let me know, Kristy. That's like the middle. Okay, that will be on there, that will be there when it all goes together. Right, so right, so I'm going to pop the bells on the collar of the dog. So I've not got enough thread there. That's going to go on here. I'm sewing through the felt as well, just so that the bell is fairly heavy compared to the fabric, so I don't want it to pull the fabric. So if I sew it onto the felt as well, it's just giving it a little bit of sturdiness, I suppose, stability, whatever. Okay, so that will be enough for that. Okay. Put the button in there. Where is it? It's there. Oh dear me. Okay. Put the button inside. I think so. Right, so keeping that like that. It's kind of gone a bit skewy, but I can trim around it afterwards. I'm not too bothered about that. So muscle on the Suffolk puff first. Just going to go about there. So just doing a couple of stitches to get the Suffolk puff on, and then I'm going to go through the button. Yeah, I think that's enough for that. Okay, so now we just need to sew, excuse me, the two pieces together. There are a few stray bits that they can just be trimmed off as I go round. So I'm going to start at the top because that needs positioning like that. I will also need some thread. I'm going to just get some more thread. So it needs to be, do I want that one or, yeah, I think that one's stronger. Or, I know I've cut that, I'm going to just say that just because I've got some doodle thread, which is a technical term for that, what's it called, pele thread, which is a bit thicker, so that'll be better, I think. So I'm going to go for that instead. So I'll take my thicker needle. I've probably pulled too much off, but I don't want to stop it really. Once I start, I kind of want to finish going round. But we'll see what happens. I'll probably run out anyway. Okay, so I'm going to start over in this corner here because I just want to get the top on in position. It will be handy if I'm starting from the wrong side. I'm going to do blanket stitch, and it's easy for me because being right-handed, I think it is to go that way. That's the way I go anyway when I'm doing blanket stitch, but each to their own. So if I go there, right, start here instead. There's quite a few layers to go through. Too much thread. Because it's knotted already. Right. Sorry, I'm moving away from the camera, from where you can see. I just thought it didn't matter where I started because I could have turned it over and done it that way, couldn't I? Oh dear, never mind. Okay, going into that corner. I think along here. I can't even see where it's knotted. Okay, I don't know what's gone on there. Yep, not sure what happened there. Another one here. Okay, so I've got to the top of the hanging thread cord. So what I'm going to do here is just do a running stitch over this bit, trying to avoid the Suffolk puff. Stabbing myself. And then back to the buttonhole or blanket stitch. Once I'm past this bit, it's plain sailing. It's just the top is always a little bit awkward. It's nice to get out of the way. Right, I'm just going to do fold this down. It's coming up a little bit. Okay, then we're done this slopey bit. Right, so we've done the shoulders of the tag, so now all I've got to do is go around everything else. Try and keep it straight-ish. If you're not already, you might want to fast forward through this bit. It shouldn't take too long, but it is repetitive. Oh dear, what's happened there? That is definitely not right.
All right, thanks. Yeah, not bad at all.
Again, apologies for the noise. My husband's working. He's just gone into his office now. Stomach just growled. I hope you didn't hear that. Just had my, well, about an hour ago I had my lunch. Making sure it's all level. That's definitely, can you see that? That's definitely gone a bit wonky there. Oh, I've done another, oh, I thought I'd done another loopy one there. That'll need trimming off as well. Right, where are we? So I've got a knot there. Like it's an actual knot. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that undone. Oh yes, I have. That's come undone. And it's just slightly skew width, so I'm just going to do another trim. Still feeling skew width. Just short something there. I've got a knot. It's definitely the wrong idea to cut such a large length of thread. So I'm going to have to cut it off now. Oh no! Oh, there is a tiny knot there, but I might be able to just live with it. I've got a feeling there's paper still in that one. There is. Okay. I thought it felt a little bit harder to sew through. There's that way. Oh my days, look at that. You can see where I've gone wrong. It's because I wasn't looking what I was doing. Oops. Just going to bast you. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I've got a knot in this, I'm going to call that a day and undo this. I was hoping not to have to restart my thread, that was all. But right, so it starts there. Okay, so let's go back and try again. Okay, this is the one that I was using. I know there's a knot just there. I'm going to cut that knot. That's not too bad a length now, is it? Okay, back up there. Chop some of this wadding off. It's just a little bit too much. That's better. I don't even know which way I'm coming or going on this now. I don't think it matters too much. Right, I'm just going to have a little bit more of a trim because I've just got a little bit of excess there. Where it's squidged out. Okay, and you'll be pleased to know there's some on the last bit. rid of some of this that's frayed. So just got a little bit of a lumpy bit there. Oh, I've done it again. Gone too close to the edge. Okay. I'm going to keep on this side. Oh dear. Need to pay attention. That's better. Hurrah, we're nearly there. Finishing line is in sight. For those of you who are still persevering with me. Oh dear. There we go. I might just do one more to that corner. There we go. Okay. Put a little knot in, then I'm going to feed it through there, and there you go, just got it disappeared. Right, I'm just going to go around and just snip off these little stray bits that have come through. Neaten it up a little bit. So I'm just down here, like that. There. I'll just go over it, just to snip off those little bits. There we go, we've got the little Jack Russell that looks a bit like Maggie. With the Christmas bells, little Suffolk puff, button that Kristy sent me, and the little fabric house on that side. So that's going to go as one of my family decorations to remind me of Kristy. So thank you so much, Kristy, for gifting me all this fabric. I will save I've got some more left over. I've got the housey one left over somewhere. I don't know where I've put that. And I will use that on something else. But that's my little hanging tag. So thank you so much thank you so much to Kristy for gifting that me, and also for everyone else for watching and persevering with my atrocious sewing today. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, take care. Bye bye.